Well, hokey smokes, kids. I can't believe that we're already in June, which means it's tomato season. Woohoo! All right, we get a ding for tomato season, and our two favorite tomato guys are right here with us, and that the guy waving is Keith Mueller, aka KC Tomato. A lot of you know about KC Tomato, right? From KC Land, Kansas City Land in Mo. And the guy on the left is Craig LeHoullier. You can go to CraigLeHoullier.com, and he is the author of this book, Epic Tomatoes Product Placement, and I'm sure the check will be in the mail, right, Keith? And I don't know if you realize this, but Casey is doing the Casey Tomato Diaries, which premieres on Netflix in the fall. So I just wanted to let you know about that. No, if folks are watching, that's a surprise to Keith too. Okay, just
I want some of that action. That's going to be fun. Let's
I
go
want to
for it.
see the Casey Tomato Diaries. I think that would just be awesome. So here we are. When you get to June, this is when I tell people, all right, start your tomatoes. I don't mean start. You start them indoors and then you put them out in June because then you don't worry about freezing. I saw a graphic the other day that said on the 31st of May it was 32 degrees some time ago. I don't know when it was, but it just shows you how wild the temperatures can be. But let's start with you, Craig. You're in North Carolina. What is your spring like right now?
Oh, it's been gorgeous and heavenly and just enough rain and just enough heat. So my garden last year had 109 plants, which was total insanity. We had far more tomatoes than we knew what to do with. So this year, my plants are all in 50 plants, less than half of last year. We've got peppers, we've got eggplant. The tomato plants went in May 1st, and they are now 2 feet tall, covered with flowers and covered with little tomatoes. So it's all good here from North Carolina, Mike.
But as you said, you've scaled back, and you taught me something about tomatoes, which is don't coddle them. You said
Right.
just get them out there when they're ready to get out there. Yeah, even though it's been uneven here in the Chicago area, you said tomatoes can generally handle it, even if it's in the 40s, can't they?
Even if it's in down to the mid 30s, my tomatoes are often sitting in the driveway 35, 36 degrees. Now, of course, you need to really be aware of your microclimates because 36 on the deck, maybe 28 where the plants are. But once you learn what's going on in your yard, tomatoes will handle temperatures down 34, 35 degrees. They did great. They look great. And everything, as usual, is in straw bales or containers. So all kinds of things to share and talk about in terms of how to make that work. But it looks like it's going to be a banner year here.
And that's amazing in itself that you grow everything in bales or containers. On the other hand, the guy on the right puts them right in the ground. Are all your tomatoes in the ground, Keith? And how many do you have this year?
I don't have a single one in the ground yet. I'm that far
Okay.
behind. I'm
Wow.
so involved with these projects, and the weather keeps shifting. And my time of getting out there and getting things plowed and getting them ready, I'm just behind. And it happens, so I just roll with it. And I'll just be later in the season. So if we have good weather, I'll get through it. So I'm not too worried about it.
No, I can't imagine you are. For one thing, you're in Kansas City. Your climate is certainly warmer than we have in Chicago here. And I'm betting you look at the calendar, you say, "Hey, it's not even June yet. We're in good shape."
Actually, no, I don't look at it. I stress over it, but but it is what it is. It'll get in, and I've been through this before. It's more important that the projects get done and they get done correctly, and involved with the seedling people, the people in Davis or Madison, Wisconsin, and some other projects, and just want to get those done. And I've got my own little projects that I'm doing on the side. So
All right, let me ask you really quickly. Have you got a certain variety that you're kind of eager to see how it performs?
yeah, I've got these sherry tomatoes. It's a different gene, and I've been working with it for a while, and even have dwarf type plants. They're not the same dwarfs that Craig has been working with. But I'm really excited by those because they actually have some interesting flavors and they're just unique and different. So that raises my interest. And then the other things that is called 17H03 because we're going to try to find a name for the project or name for the variety for the project. But I'm excited by those because they have really good flavor.
Yeah,
And
are any of
that's
these
what we're going
something?
after.
Are any of these varieties that you've sent me seeds for?
I think so. I've forgotten already which ones I've sent you.
Okay, well, I'll just and
I've
I
sent out so many seeds.
and of course, as I told you earlier, I haven't even germinated them yet. So talk about being late. Although I've got some varieties that Craig knows about. These are a couple of the dwarf tomato varieties that we're going to be putting in the ground very soon, and very excited about that. And like you guys, we'll see what happens here. So this Sunday we are back to Tomatomania. It's Tomatomania 5. Maybe that's the title for this is Tomatomania 5. Where did the time go? And we will be talking to Craig and Keith about what they're up to. And we have great tomato tips like the one about temperature, which was new to me when Craig first told me about it, and others that you'll want to know about. So we hope that all of you folks tune in this Sunday. Watch the live stream, 9 a.m. Central on YouTube. Please subscribe to the YouTube page. You can also watch us on Schmetabook and on Twitterverse. And you can't watch us on Insta, whatever it is, not yet. But Craig knows all about that. He's going to teach me all about Insta, whatever it is. But it's this Sunday. We hope you join us. Be there and bring your seeds and bring your planting material, and we'll teach you how to do it right. Or not.